Hi, I'm Morgan. This is Matt. This is Oppie. And this is Nandi. And this is our home. Follow along with us as we travel the United States in our 30-foot converted schoolie. Hey everyone, just a quick reminder to subscribe. It costs you nothing but means the world to us. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. So the whole reason that we are in Moab is because we're headed to Schoolie Palooza. We didn't take any videos there because we weren't really sure how other people would feel about that, and just sort of focused on meeting some other travelers because we haven't met very many people since we've been on the road so far. Yeah. But we actually did meet a few good friends and hung out with them a few days later in Moab and did a bit of hiking, which was really awesome. Love Moab, such an awesome place to explore, and did some really awesome walks around there.
I can't think of the exact name of them, but anyway, these cave paintings or carvings were actually a long way up on a cliff, and we were really lucky. We were walking along and a lady came by and said, "Did you see them?" And we're like, "No, we've been looking out." And she said, "Yeah, very easy to miss, but they're actually up there on the cliff, quite a long way up." So tested out the new drone, flew it up, and that's why we were able to get these really close up, awesome shots. We could not see them this clearly from the ground.
We actually ended up getting early, like around 5 or 6 a.m. to go into Arches National Park. You had to have a timed entry pass as well as just your regular park pass to get in, and they were all booked out, so we had to go early in order to get into the park at a decent time.
Yeah. It also works out well. Like all parks sort of allocate a few sites for RVs or larger vehicles, but you can't guarantee that someone hasn't parked their small little SUV in that spot when parking gets tight as the day goes on. So being there early, beat the heat, beat some of the crowds, and you skip out on that timed entry pass.
Then you get to have breakfast in a cool place too.
Yes, eating breakfast in a world-class place.
We were up early this morning, came into Arches National Park, got up at about 5:30 and drove in the dark to get in here early. Yeah, and then just parked up, had some breakfast, and we're gonna spend the day walking around in here. We'll have to drive to a few spots because they don't have a shuttle bus service, but that's all right. We'll drive, do a few walks, get back in the bus. Drive, do a few walks, get back in the bus. So yeah, plan on spending most of the day in here today. So we really love to hike in any of the national parks that we've gone to. But I think Delicate Arch was one of my favorite hikes that we've done so far. It was just extremely unique in terms of landscape. Yeah, a big canyon, but then it's basically like a rock face, and yeah, and then like a really natural, like big amphitheater when you get there. Just really cool, like something like we've never seen before. It doesn't really compare to anything else, but yeah, really loved Delicate Arch walk. Definitely worth it.
Yeah, and actually the last half of the walk is almost this perfect cut out along the edge of the cliff for you to walk along. It's pretty lucky. It's really interesting with somewhere like Arches and something like Delicate Arch. That's the thing that people know these places for, and it's like that with a lot of national parks. And it is really awesome, no doubt about it, but it's often like the walk here that is really incredible, and the amphitheater below, and just the surrounding, looking off into the distance where you're not even walking to, but what you can see. That's often, for me personally, is some of the real highlights of a location and a place we go visit.
I also think that sometimes people can get turned off by places being super busy and not do the really like tourist sort of trap or tourist attractions, or not go on the most popular walks. But I think for us, like, there's a reason those things are popular, and it's usually a pretty good reason. So yeah, like if we were to decide not to go to Delicate Arch because it was too busy or too touristy, that would be a real bummer. Like, you miss out on a lot by doing that, and you won't go to Paris and not go to the Eiffel Tower. So I think that that's really important. Like, when you are visiting national parks, do the touristy walks as well. Don't skip out on those things because they're too busy.
Yeah, you don't have to break trends just for the sake of breaking trends. So I'm going to ride the whole Enchilada Trail tomorrow. It's a bit of a renowned trail here around Moab. I think if you go from the top and then ride your way back into town, it's around 30 miles, give or take. So I'm just going through. I just went and got a spare link for the bike, a little pump so I don't have to rely on the CO2 cans. I'm just going through, checking some bolts, oil in the chain, giving things a little touch up, bit of air in the tyres, and yeah, it should be a fun day on the trail tomorrow. I'll probably be very sore and tired by the end of it. It's a bigger ride than I've done in quite a long time, so yeah, it'll be awesome. I'll see you tonight, little one. Yeah, you gotta make that an enchilada against the whole ride. Give me a good day. See you later.
Bye. Off to do the whole enchilada. This is my and Napi's hangout for the day. Oppie and I have just spent the last 2 hours grocery shopping. The trailer is absolutely packed full. And yeah, it took pretty long because this little girl's not happy. We had someone knock on our bus door 15 minutes into her nap this morning to invite us to a bus party out on some BLM land. So she's very tired, as you can tell, hoping that she'll have a big nap when we get back. Oh, big yawn. I know, we're almost there.
We ended up with some snow up on top of the mountain, so we couldn't actually get the whole way to the top, so the shuttle's about 2 hours out of town. I guess you could say I did the 3/4 enchilada. It probably still works out at like 24, 25 mile ride. So it was a big day, really, really awesome, really glad I made the time to go do it and that Morgan and Oppie were able to hang tight at the bus. Why did you go do it?
On our way to eat an enchilada after Matt rode the enchilada.
Blow up. So I can only get a 3/4 enchilada. They wouldn't actually serve me the full. I only did 3/4 of the ride, but definitely going to enjoy this. I'm very hungry.
So we had got up early and went into Canyonlands to view the eclipse. And look, I don't really know what I expected for an eclipse. I wasn't as impressed with it as I think what was in my head. It's still super cool to see, but yeah, I just think in my head I was like thinking it was going to be this like really dramatic thing, and it wasn't so dramatic.
So Oppie's got her glasses. I'm not sure if it'll make it through the show, but at least she'll get some joy out of them. We've got our little mat set up. I don't know, there's quite a few people here, which is really nice. Great, everyone's able to find their little patch. And then obviously there's the overbright sun up there. Don't know if you can look through these. Let's see that. There we are. So you see the sun there. Just in the top, it's just lightly starting to get covered.
So if you're interested in the eclipse, maybe just Google it.
Yeah, we didn't capture it.
No.
We did not capture it.
You rate the eclipse, Oppie? As always, leave your questions, comments, and concerns in the comment section below, and we will be sure to get back to you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tune in next week when we explore the Grand Canyon with my dad and little sister.